9.4 Angle Sum Theorem. I can use Angle Sum Theorem to solve for missing angles.
Thank you, Abhijit. And did you guys notice my heart here for the dotted I? And because it's Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, come on. I love all of you. The love that I have for all of you is so great. All right. Done. Polygons. You have to have at least 3 lines. They need to be closed. Is a circle a polygon? No. Excuse me. Interior angles, where are they located inside a polygon? I just told you that, didn't I? They're inside. Where are exterior angles on a polygon?
Outside.
Okay, and you have a diagram there. Angle sum theorem, is this important, number 4? Yes. You have, by the time you're done with the assignment, most of you probably already have this memorized, but by the time you're done with the assignment, that is going to be due on Friday, you need to have that memorized. N minus 2 times 180. What does N stand for, everybody? Hypotenuse and leg, they make up a right triangle. We'll talk more about those later on in the year, not in this lesson. Now, finding missing angles. This, my friends, is triangle ABC. I told you what that angle measurement was, and I told you what that angle measurement was. You needed to figure out what the measure of angle A was. Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, now, I know all of you probably have already memorized a triangle has an angle sum of 180 degrees. I don't care. I want you to show your work on the left side of a T-chart. When you are asked, hey, Mr. McGee.
Hello, Mr. Pottinger. I'm just dropping some stuff off
I
for
just
you.
saw that email. I'll take it.
Great.
You're now part of our video.
Awesome. Sorry.
See ya. I want you to know that what the angle sum is, and I want you to show your work. On the right side is where I want you to do your math to find the missing angle. Is everybody cool with the T-chart thing?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to skip down. Oh, and by the way, this or right here, see that or? You could do it this way, where you take the total angle sum, 180 degrees, and subtract what you know. You know 49 and you know 90. Or you could add 49 and 90 and subtract the total. Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay, I don't care. I'm going to scroll down to question number, I'll come back to that one in a second. I'm going to scroll down to question number 9. If I'm just asking you to find the angle sum, do you need a T-chart? No. But if I'm asking you to find the angle sum and a missing angle, do you need a T-chart?
Yes.
Yeah, the T-chart helps you organize 2 different things that I'm asking you to do. Okay, sliding back up to number 8. What is the measure of angle X? The first thing you need to know is the total angle sum of this shape right here. How many sides does that shape have? 8. So you substitute in your 8 for the angle sum theorem, you got 1080. And then we found out that 945 would be all of these red numbers added together, right?
Yes.
I'm circling all of them, add them all together, you get 945. Subtract your angle sum, or subtract from your angle sum, and you have your missing angle. This is pretty easy for you, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because of the excellent teaching or just because you're smart? We could have a debate on, no, I'm just kidding. Number 10, what do these lines mean right here?
Equal.
All sides are
Equal.
And if all sides of a polygon are equal, what's true of all angles? They're all equal too, right?
Yeah.
If all sides and all angles are equal, we have a polygon that is called what kind of polygon? What's the word?
Regular.
Say it again.
Regular.
A regular polygon has all sides and all angles that are
Equal.
equal. I think we're good.